Welcome to These Nuts Garage, and today what we're going to be doing in the garage is we're going to be replacing these factory Ford Mustang lights with some new lights from Hawkglow. Alrighty, like I said in the intro, what we're going to be doing in today's videos, we're going to be replacing these OEM Ford Mustang taillights with a new set from Hawkglow. And they are our sponsor today, so I'd like to give a big shout out to Hawkglow for sending us these taillights to try out. Now, if you would like to order a set, these will be in the description down there. And if you use this promo code right here, these 15, it's going to save you 15% off your set of taillights. Now, with these particular taillights, they have different styles. I think I'll put a little picture up here. You know, you can get them to where they're like red when they're off, and then I think they have some that are like clear and then smoked or something like that. I'm going to put a picture right here, so that way you have different options when you choose your taillights. Now, I've chosen to just go back with the red look, so it looks factory. But then when they start to blink, there's something different that they do versus the factory. So let's get the car in the garage and we'll start taking the stuff out of the trunk, because there is some stuff in the trunk. And then once we get it out of the trunk, I'll show you what we have to do to be able to access these taillights. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and apologize for my messy garage, so just overlook that. Now, when you get this package in the mail, what it's gonna do, you're gonna get this big old box. And inside this box, you're gonna open it up and there's gonna be this, says installation guide. Now, with that, it's going to have, you can get the choice of your smoke tail lights, so that way instead of them being red, they're kind of smoked and kind of blend in with the dark gray and stuff like that. Or you can just get them red like what they are now. Now, you do have the option of when you hit your turn signals, they will light up yellow, or they can just light up red, whichever one you want. And then, of course, the brake light and the parking lights, they're going to be red. And then on the back, we're going to cover this here in a little bit. This is the different plugs to make it have different animation, or the color to be red or yellow for the tail lights. So we're going to set this to the side. When you get it, you're going to come, also like I said, it's got this padding. We're going to have some more padding. And then this is basically going to be our tail light right here. And you can tell I went with the red. Now, this is going to be going on this side. And as you can tell, let's kind of scoot it over here. The taillights are very similar in the way they look. It's just, I think this part of this taillight right here is a little wider than this part. But either way, they're very similar. They're pretty similar. And that's what I was trying to go with, was the factory look, you know. So then on the back, we have our harness. Then we have our extra plugs here. And this is like what I said earlier in that pamphlet. This is what's going to give us our yellow turn signals, or our red turn signals, or the animation on startup. So what we'll do is we'll plug all that in and see how it does each way for you. Just for you, nobody else. So let's put this to the side, because what we need to do next is we need to get in here and get the, I'll say some of the interior panels in the trunk out so we can access the taillights. All right, so sorry for the bad angle here. But first things we have to do is when you're looking at this car, and you're going to need to remove these little pieces here. These kind of hold on your grocery net or whatever they want to call it. And you have 4 of them. 1 on each side, or 2 on each side. And then what we're going to do is basically just kind of pop out this back trunk trim piece. And then kind of roll it out and then pick it up. And once we get it undone, we're just going to set it to the side out here. Now, we need to access this. Looks like we got us a mouse up in here. Let's turn this camera over here. It's always a bad angle, but look at here. We got us a mousey nest. Welcome to the country, folks. So first I need to also take out this spare tire cover. Woo! Right here, because we need to be able to access this panel right here, and then we're going to need some trim tools. pop out these little Christmas trees. Got two of them, looks like right there. So we're basically just gonna pull this out. So what we're gonna do is we're basically just gonna take this trim piece. It looks like there's another Christmas tree kind of like up by the front part of the seat. And I don't want to have to pull all that trim piece out. So we're just going to shove this up in there like that. So here is our, looks like our tail lights right here. And let me get a flashlight so I can see. Maybe that helped us out a little bit. All right, so we have some a nut right here. We have our plug for our, can y'all see that right there? Little gray plug. I don't know what this module does, but I'm trying not to unplug it. Just going to plug our tail lights right there. And here's two more right here. So we got one up top and one right down here. And then we have another screw right there. And then these right here are your guide pins for your taillights. So let me get a deep well socket and get that off. What size is it? Ooh, we got lucky. Looks to be a 10 millimeter. I'm gonna use my little impact gun here. Now that we have this tail light undone, we should have a grommet. It's right behind this module. Like I said, I really don't want to take this module off. But let's see if we can pull our tail light out from the front, and then I'll show you where this grommet is we need to pull out. All right, let's see if we can slowly kind of work this light out. Just kind of slowly wiggle it, whoop, and it'll pop right out. Once it pops out, there is another plug on the back of it. But with the new kit, it comes with the harness. So here's our grommet. We're just gonna pull it out just like that. And this light is out. Now all we have to do is clean all the dust off. We're just going to kind of take this harness and undo it. Let's come with this fancy little Velcro zip tie. We're just going to basically take all of our wiring harnesses, the wires, and poke them through our little hole right here. And then once we get it so far, we're just going to take our grommet, get our light turned the way it's supposed to be, and just pop it into place. That's all you got to do. And then just take your wire, push it down, and then just slowly kind of line the tail light back up with our holes. Just pop it in like that. I'm going to go ahead and kind of pull off our cellophane here because it is kind of giving me a problem. Woo, ain't that sharp. That's pretty. All right, so now what we got to do is we're going to jump inside and put those 3 screws or 3 nuts back on the back of this tail light. All right, now that we have our tail light here, we're just going to put our little nuts back on our bolts here. Just had 3. Right there. Gonna snug them up. I'm just snuggling them up. I don't want to go hog wild with this thing because that is plastic and it'll surely break. So now that we have our harnesses here, let's get these over here where we can see them. Now this harness here is going to plug right back into where that factory harness was. Just like that. Now here is the key to these tail lights. You're going to have two black. Those are going to be neutral wires. And then you have a red and a blue. So let's talk about the red and the blue wire. All right, so here's where this comes into play. Now if you want the turn signals to be red, it says plug in, turn signals turn red. So if you plug the blue and black wire in together, we plug these in, what that's going to do is make our turn signals red. If we leave them disconnected, they will go yellow. So for this animation, what we're going to do is we're just going to leave these unplugged for right now. Because what I want to do is here in a second, I want to get in the car and I want to have a comparison between the factory tail lights blinking and then the Hawkglow, and then we'll do red and orange or yellow for the turn signals. So now it says plug in the red wire and the black wire right here if you want to have a startup animation. Disconnect to turn on the startup. It says turn off startup animation if you plug them in together, and then if you disconnect them, they will start up with the animation. So we're just going to leave everything off, unplugged right now, and then we'll come back and kind of plug them in and see what they do different than what, say, the factory lights do. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of unlock the door and we're going to make the lights come on. Now this side right here is the Hawkglow lights, and that side right over there is the OEM lights. Now when we first start this up, or you start your car up, it's going to go through an animation process, this light right here. So check this out. You see how it's scrolling through this animation thing? Now that's something we can turn on or we can turn off, just depending upon what you want to do. And if you want to have it turned on, you just leave those wires disconnected. But if you want it to just, when you start up, just go like red, like this right here, you just plug in your red wire and a black wire. And it's just going to make it automatically stay on. Now what we're going to do now is I'm going to jump in the car and let's hit the turn signal, and let's see how these, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my hazards on, and we'll be able to see how these operate differently than each other. All right, so this right here is the Hawkglow light, and you can see, maybe not so much in this video, but it does go from red to yellow as it's crossing through there like that. I did have the hazards on, and what it was doing, it wasn't really getting enough scroll through the I'll say the tail light turning. It just kept flashing. But let's turn on the passenger side over here and see how the Ford one does. All right, so you can see the factory one is doing that same scrolling motion from the center of the car out. But one thing it doesn't do, like the Hawkglow, is it doesn't change colors, where the Hawkglow goes from red to orange or yellow, whatever you want to say it is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go on and jump in the car real quick. I'm going to do this other side the same way I did this side, so that way we have the Hawkglow on both sides. Now I do have all the tail lights in, both tail lights in. All I have to do is use those Velcro zip ties that they sent me and kind of wrap up those wires in here, and then just reinstall my carpet panels and my spare tire cover, and then this trim panel. And that's all it is. This project will probably take you, honestly, about 30 minutes or less to do. It's basically simple plug and play. Like I said, if you want to use the different animations, you can just by plugging in those wires, which we're not going to plug in any wires. We're going to leave them all disconnected and just tie them up and rock on like this, because I think this right here is probably the best way to do it. When you start up that car, it's got that animation, and then when you put that turn signal on, these red lights are going orange or yellow, and in that motion of that you're going to be turning. Now, if you want a set of these, like I said before, go to, I'll put their Hawkglow's website right here. You can go on there and order, and at checkout, don't forget to put in these 15 to save you 15% off of these tail lights. Now, as far as the look, they're very high quality. I actually like them a little bit better than the factory ones, just because they're just wider. To me, I think they look very clean. Once again, like I did in my last video, if it wasn't for the fact that I know these are aftermarket, if I was just to see them out on the street, I would think they were OEM. So, you know, the best way to check out some tail lights is in the dark. So let's get out here and test out these lights. Doggy, boy, didn't them tail lights look good in the dark? I told you they was going to. I had to show you. And now you know how good they look in the dark. Now, don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to comment down below if you got any questions. Subscribe to the channel and share it with your Mustang friends. So that way they can upgrade their OEM tail lights to these new Hawkglow tail lights. Now, that's going to be the end of the video. So God bless, and I'll see you in the next video.